Welcome to Chromperfect 10, the most powerful version yet of the world's longest-standing independent chromatography data system. If you already use Chromperfect, there's no need to buy it again. You can upgrade your existing license to version 10, and yes, you can install it on a brand new computer. In this short video, we'll answer common questions about upgrading your Chromperfect software and show you the key benefits. Let's jump in. First, let's clear up a few common points of confusion. Question 1. Can I keep using my old software after I purchase the upgrade? No. An upgrade applies to one license. If you want to increase the number of computers running Chromperfect, you need to purchase a new license. If there's an operational reason you need to keep using the older system temporarily while you migrate, our sales team can provide a service license at no cost, but only for a limited time. Question 2. Do I have to pay for each instrument that's already connected to Chromperfect? No. You only need to purchase each instrument connection once. When you upgrade, Chromperfect will include the same instrument configuration as your original license. Question 3. Will I be able to add new instruments to my upgraded license? Yes, absolutely. But you'll need to purchase a connection for each new instrument you want to use. This will be an additional cost on top of the Chromperfect software upgrade. Question 4. I'm upgrading my Chromperfect software and also replacing some instruments with newer models. Do I still need new instrument connections? Yes. If you connect a new type of instrument, even if you're replacing an old one and the total number of instruments stays the same, you'll still need to purchase a connection for the new device. A connection for a 6890 GC cannot be used for an 8890 or similar. Question 5. Will I be able to move my Chromperfect license to another PC in the future? Absolutely. Most customers use a USB license key. During the upgrade process, you'll receive a new license file and software package. Copy these to the USB key, since the license and the files required to install the software are stored on the key itself. You can install Chromperfect on another PC simply by moving the key. Some customers use a virtual license based on a PC fingerprint. These licenses are locked to a specific computer and cannot be transferred by the user. However, under normal circumstances, a virtual license can also be moved to a new PC, but it must be managed by our support team and a new license issued. Question 6. I use one of the Chromperfect apps like SEC or Natural Gas. Do I need to pay extra to upgrade these? For most standard lab apps, no. The upgraded versions will be included in your license. However, production-based platforms like Modbus or Process Control do require a separate upgrade fee. This mainly applies to customers using Chromperfect in industrial settings, like with Falcon Teledyne GCs. Now that we've covered the most common questions, let's walk through the upgrade process itself. First, contact us via email to our sales team, or use the contact form on our website. You'll find it under the Contact tab. When you reach out, please include the serial number of your current license or licenses that you wish to upgrade. It's highly recommended that you upgrade all Chromperfect systems in your lab at the same time. Once we have your license details, our sales team will send you a personalized quote, along with the computer specifications needed to run Chromperfect 10. If you accept the quote and place an order, we'll quickly send you the new software and license so you can get started right away. In most cases, this is done virtually via a download link. When it is not possible to provide the software online, you will receive a new USB key in the mail. This will contain the software and the new license. Your new license will be configured with the same instruments and applications you currently use, including tools like SEC, Natural Gas, and more. If you use Modbus, Process Control, or other production modules, be sure to let us know. These are not included by default and must be quoted separately. Ready to install Chromperfect 10? Here's how it works. First, make sure your PC meets the minimum requirements. You'll receive a spec sheet with your quote. Next, log into Windows using an account with full admin rights. If you're installing Chromperfect on a computer that already has an older version, be sure to uninstall it first. Then, run setup.exe from the installation folder. If you're using a USB license, this file will be on the key. If you're using a virtual license, run it from the folder you downloaded. Use the default install settings. If you're using a USB key, Chromperfect should activate automatically. If you're using a virtual license, there's one extra step. Open the folder C:\Chromperfect. Find and run the program called CP Finger. Email the code it generates to our support team, and we'll return your license file based on your PC fingerprint. When the software setup is complete, you may need to configure your instruments. This is done by clicking the Configure button on the Start bar and is covered in the user manual and other videos here on our YouTube channel. However, if the PC was running Chromperfect previously, it should remember all your previous instrument configuration. Now let's talk about file compatibility. Chromperfect 10 is fully backward compatible. All your old files, data, methods, calibrations, sequences, and reports will work in the new version. However, files created in version 10 may not open in older versions due to new data formats. That's why we strongly recommend upgrading all Chromperfect systems in your lab at the same time. We've created a separate video that explains this in detail. The link is at the end of this video, and we highly recommend watching it. If you use Tiger interfaces for analog instruments, please check the serial number on your Tiger unit. Older Tiger devices may not work with Windows 10 or 11. If the ID number is below the supported threshold, the interface will need to be replaced before upgrading. Upgrading to Chromperfect 10 is a seamless process and a major step forward for your lab. Faster, cleaner, more compliant, and built for today's instruments. If you have any questions, just visit our website and use the support chatbot. It's available 24/7. Welcome to Chromperfect 10.